To our Numom demo on a run through of the app. So as you can see, when you run the app, you're brought to this screen which shows you our sign-in page as well as the ability to sign up if you don't have an account. So for the purposes of showing what a new user would go through when they first enter, they could either swipe up or just click on the arrow and it would start the sign-up process for them. So when starting the sign-up process, it'll ask you a bunch of questions, and the user will then enter their information. And functionality that we added for the date of birth is that users will no longer be able to enter future dates, whereas before they were allowed to enter through the app with just anything. Just gonna go ahead and fill in more filler information. And just so you can see, when users are creating their passwords, they have to have at least 6 characters in order to actually continue with the password creation. And then they would just be prompted for a few more questions. And if they enter that they have an infant, they'll ask for the infant's date of birth. All right, and then it'll bring us to our home page, and just for the purposes of showing you what it would look like when you log in. So as you can see, I was able to log into my own account on the app, and when users were to log in, the first thing they would see would be a map that was displayed in the background, which was very jarring for our users to just have that there. It's the first thing you see with an app. That's a little jarring. So what we did is in the Facilities tab, we actually added a button called Map that will go ahead and bring up the map that was always present upon the app starting once you've logged in. And from the Facilities tabs, you can actually also look through the different facilities that are populated on the map. And clicking on them will actually take you to the sites, or even give you information on numbers. And as well, same thing for shelters. Now under our Learn tab, it will teach mothers about STD awareness. So here would be different information on different types of STDs, as well as a link to the websites with more information. And then here we have our page on the protected sex. It could, for next development, there could be more touch-ups for this page. Now onto our resources page, it has multiple things such as applying to WIC, to Medicaid, which takes you to the websites. There's a checklist for you to check off yourself, just to make sure you've done everything. You can also find Medicaid locations near you, as well as the ability to register appointments, immunizations, and documents. And one thing that we worked on for our development was to add documents to be uploaded, because before users were only able to upload images. So when you would click image, it would bring up your image picker library, and then you can go ahead and name your file. and submit it. And one thing that could be touched upon for the next semester is adding the functionality for the documents to be automatically refreshed as soon as you upload it. Okay, and so there we have our image, but when you click on document, now instead of it being the image library, you'll have the actual file explorer for whatever device you're on, whether it's Android or iOS. And then there was no file, so I had nothing to upload there. And then another thing that we added was the deletion of documents. Before, you were only able to upload documents without actually being able to delete them, so they would just stay here forever. But now users are actually able to get rid